Okay, so now we have all of our panels here, all of our screens. Everything's updated. So let's go ahead and actually start adding some actions to this, some animations. This is the fun stuff. So you can hover on any of these, and let's start with this one and just press that button that says edit. So we press it and then it's here. Looks good. Actually, I was zoomed in a little bit. You can actually press Command minus and you can zoom out if you want. You want to keep it around there. 75% is good. That way I can actually see the whole wheel. So here, let's add our first one. So the first thing we're going to do is just like, you're going to see that automatically your cursor changes when you hover over the image. This means that you're going to be able to draw a rectangle, which is going to be a hotspot. So let's add a big hotspot here. I'm going to explain you why in a moment. Let's just drag, keep dragging, and then drop around. Yeah, around here. Here is good. So there you go. Click on top of it, and then you're gonna get this panel. So this panel automatically tells you where you are, the current image, and then it is asking you, where do you want to go after this? Where do you want this hotspot to take you? So you can go ahead and select any of these screens, but obviously we want to go to the next one. We want this to be like a slider. So just select the next one. You could probably do this too, but let's just keep it cool. So just select the next one. That's good, that's selected. And then now you want to select the action that you want. So zoom in a little bit, that way we have it at 100%. So there you go, you have this. And now let's actually select how is this going to be activated. So if you press this, you're gonna have by default is click or tap, but we actually want it to be swipe. That way when you swipe here, it's going to take you to the next one. That way it feels like a slider. So if you think about it, what you want is slide left, you know, because you want to drag the one that is on the right. So press swipe left and then transition. Here, transition is going to tell you what kind of animation you want from this screen to this screen. So from this to this, what kind of animation do you want? It's very different from the action. Action is actually what your hand is going to do. Transition is what the screen is going to do after you take an action. So once you have your action, press on transition, and then you have all of these kind of animations. If you hover over them, it just like gives you an example of how it will look. So this is pretty neat. You can see how it will be. So probably you can just go ahead and look at all of them, and it's actually, these are all pretty nice. Love all of these. But what we want is actually, we want slide left. We could do push left or slide left, but let's do slide left for this. So just press as a transition, slide left. So now you have everything. You have your action, you have your hotspot, you have your action, you have what screen you want to go to, and you have your transition. Perfect. You have created successfully your first hotspot. That is pretty cool. Let's create a different spot right here. So here now we're going to take this whole section. Since we only created one flow, the sign up flow, we're actually just going to go ahead and select this whole thing, this whole hotspot, and this one is going to, wherever you click or tap, is going to take you to the first screen of the sign up flow. Even if you press login, At the end, we just want, this is a prototype, so don't worry about it. So let's press sign up, and then on the action, we actually want it to be click or tap. So just keep it on the default. That's gonna be good. And then transition, we could actually go ahead and slide left. Let's use the same transition as this. And it's gonna be really nice. So from here you click, tap, and then you're gonna get this. And then since this is an action that duplicates in 3 screens, this is the same action on this one, and on this screen, on the first 3 screens, we can actually duplicate this hotspot. So go ahead and actually press this, duplicate this hotspot. So once you press this, you get a modal that asks you, where do you want to duplicate this hotspot? So you already have this one, the screen that you already are at. So just go ahead and select this and this. This will, that's all you want. It tells you here how many you have selected, and it's telling you here with this check mark. So just go ahead and press duplicate on 3 screens. And perfect, you have created your first hotspot. Let's just press over here. Have created this hotspot and this other hotspot that is duplicated on 3 screens. As you can see, the colors are different. This is bluish, and this one's a little bit yellow. It might be green. I'm colorblind, so don't judge me. If it's green, I am sorry. But I see it. I think it's yellow. So this one is. That's the difference. When a hotspot is duplicated, it gets this color, while when it's a hotspot that is only one hotspot, is not duplicated, it gets this bluish tint. Perfect. So we now created our first hotspots. Now, actually, let me teach you real quickly that you can actually edit and transform these hotspots. So you want it to be a little bit smaller. You want it to be from here, you just go to the corner. Probably you want it only here in the letters, but actually I want it bigger. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Automatically brings this model, but you just can press click here, and that's it. If you want to delete the hotspot, you just select it, and you can actually delete it here. I just deleted it, and that's not what I wanted, but I can just create it right away. So just go ahead, press this. I want to go here, and then we're gonna slide left, swipe left. That's pretty good. Okay, so now I create it again, and then I'm gonna go, the action is going to be swipe left, no duplication. Transition is going to be slide left, action slide left. Swipe left, slide left. As the transition, we have it ready. It's that easy. So next, we're going to go ahead and actually create more of these in all of the screens.